let me ask you a question, Jada. So you said that.
Be careful. No.
The chat asked you a question.
Don't be disrespectful.
No. I'm not disrespectful ever.
Just making sure.
I never speak about like the person. I'm only gonna speak about the argument, what you made.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me go back to the super chat though.
Okay.
So I just
no, you got it. I got you.
Oh, you know what I said?
Okay.
So
because the question was like he said, her man let her back on the podcast.
Okay, got it. And she said,
yes, of course, because he's secure.
She's
been in a lot of media. Plus, her man is secure.
Plus, her man is secure.
So what's the problem? Go ahead, tell me the
Okay,
problem.
so no problem. Well, we're gonna see if there's a problem.
Okay.
Question for you. So, would you say that a man's security, right? Because you said that he's secure.
Right.
So the man's security of that metric that you're saying, well, I'm allowed to do what I want as far as being on these podcasts. Would you say that if he allows you to do what you want as far as being on podcasts, then he would be secure versus a man that wouldn't?
What I'm saying is he knows the woman that he has, and he knows that if I speak on something, I'm speaking from a perspective, from my point of view.
Okay.
So the woman that goes home and does all the things that, even though I may project something that my mothers and my aunts and my cousins and my family may experience, that may not be my experience, and it's not. I'm not experiencing a lot of the things that people are talking about. So when I go home, there is no problem.
That was not the question that he asked.
Got you. Was there ever a time in your relationship, and just in general in your relationship, did he ever was like, yeah, like maybe you
could have
not only this, different. What would your man prefer? Would your man prefer you to not be having any social media, like really get off the media and be at home and take care of the kids and cook me food and be like there at the home, or be out there in the media expressing and showing yourself all over social media, posting pictures and all on podcasts talking about sexuality and talking about all of these other things? Would he prefer that, or would he prefer a woman that's, not in the media so much and kind of like, cuffed under his wing? What do you think he would prefer?
Well, besides here, I make money and he gets both. So if I can go and chase my dreams and make money, and go home and cook a meal and make sure my kid is taken care of and make sure he got his foot rubs and he's done up, then he's going to prefer that because it makes me happy and I'm a healthier woman for him at home. Got
you. Now my next question is, we're just saying if there's any gaps in between the logic of security.
Absolutely.
That's all I'm speaking about. So the question that I'm asking is all based off that.
Yeah.
So what do you think that he would prefer? You already said that, well, it's kind of like whatever, okay.
No, he
answer this directly.
Down when there was a problem.
Who makes more money in that relationship?
He does.
Okay, he does make more money. Does he make enough money where you don't have to work at all?
Yes.
And he makes enough money where you
don't have to work at all.
Got it.
He purchased my car outside.
Got it. So he doesn't. So he makes the money in a relationship, and you're still on podcasts and expressing some sexuality to some extent on your Instagram, and he's okay with that.
I don't like. So, for example, tell an example of like expressing sexuality.
Okay. I didn't take a dive deep in it.
Have your ass out on IG. It's not that complicated.
But Dan, can you pull up our Instagram? Here we go. All right, now scroll through. Scroll down. All right, keep going. Oh, dang, Jada. Oh, they got load. Hold up.
Be pregnant. I look so cute. I got one little booty out in the pink, and I got a bathing suit picture out in 2020.
Okay, keep going down.
So what? Oh, and show me on my date with my man. You can go to the videos and see me posting him on Father's Day.
Oh, you posted him?
Yeah. Let's see if it's up there.
One time?
Yeah, you see the 11th, the one to the third one.
When was that? How long ago was that?
I like how Cooley points that out because there's so many of these IG thoughts. A lot of them be in relationships, and you just never know because they never post anything of their man on there. And the reason they do that is because to still give the illusion to all these simps that be flooding their DMs that they still have a shot in hell, which of course they don't. He gets love on a reel, and also because it's Father's Day. Great catch by Cooley.
You got the cute little,
Okay.
Yeah, big man being a good dad.
All right.
That's me.
And that's your kid too, right?
So, baby, I was saying.
Wait, can you scroll down? Can you go to
stop right there.
What's his name? Go to click on where they show the rails and all of that. Okay, you were on there. Scroll down.
My mama.
Okay.
Yep, me and my man. You know.
Why did that come up? Oh,
Look at that. Look at that. I'm a good woman.
I mean,
I'm a good woman. Now prove your point.
and then go to go back to the main
You
page.
about to get into 1999. Go ahead.
No, we're good.
Where you at? Where you at with it, baby? So go ahead.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah,
Go ahead,
like I
baby.
said, to a degree, it isn't anything too promiscuous.
Secure.
So kudos to you.
I make sure he's
So
secure.
my question is, because we're
Hard.
talking about security, right?
It's good. I'm a good mama.
Go ahead, Dan. You can put it
Baby.
back to the main one.
That's gonna be a meme
Make
right
sure that's
there.
a
I'm
clip.
a good mama.
So the question for you, Jada,
That's gonna
is
be a
really
clip.
just all we're speaking about is the security. Because you said that, well, a man, well, yeah, I could kind of go on these podcasts and, do whatever I want because my man is secure. And you're saying that,
I'm not
well,
doing what I want though. I'm just talking from my perspective as a confident woman that has a man.
yeah,
that's secure. It
my
doesn't make me
question,
feel
my
like I'm
question is
beneath
very
him all the
simple.
time.
That man pays all the bills and does all of that. So here's a question for you.
Yeah.
What if he said, I don't want you doing no more podcasts. I don't want you posting anything on Instagram, and I want you to delete your Instagram. Would you do it?
Ooh.
I've done it, but not deleted my Instagram. But I've been inactive
No,
on
you
the
haven't
page
done
when
it.
we were having rifts,
Riffs. Okay.
issues in our relationship. He's had my password. He's had my location, my code. When
Okay, so you're fine with getting rid of all of your social media to keep your man.
if we were married, but not my boyfriend, and he understands that.
Oh.
It was at this moment that she knew. She fucked up.
If you like it, then you need to put a rod
Okay,
on
so
it.
you would only get rid of. So here's the thing, right?
Absolutely.
So here's where the logic fell is because you
I
have
do for
to
him
apply
just as much
to.
as he does for me.
I
I'm
got
not
it.
a bum, so let's also understand that because
I'm not saying
anytime I
you are
need
a bum.
to step up, I'm there too. So that's why we have that understanding.
I got it.
Who called her a bum?
I'm not saying that.
So-
I see you on podcasts. I know you're doing your thing.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to call you any names.
No, I'm just.
But here's where the logic fell is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because we all spoke about it. So men, when they want sex,
Mm-hmm.
they have to put their best foot forward and to apply to that woman's job, show her a good experience, raise her up. One, they have to meet even a standard, even to get the woman's attention.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you've been having sex with this man. You gave him a kid, which is very good. Respect to both of y'all. Y'all got kids. This is a good thing. No one's trying to crap on it, right? But all I'm saying is, now, there's a reason for him not giving you a ring.
I've been proposed to.
And you said no to it?
Haven't you seen? Have I not been proposed to?
Girl, he sent me the ring to approve it.
Thank
Okay,
you.
so
again, there's
wait,
levels to women.
No, this is real
And
good.
there's certain
So
things-
he proposed to you.
Yes,
And
but
you said
you
no?
want to have a quick answer. You want to have a quick answer.
No,
and I
no, but you
understand
said
you. I
no
get
to
how
the
this
proposal?
podcast goes.
No, it's
You
totally
wanna have
fine.
a
Did you
quick
say no
answer.
to the proposal?
Because of yes, I did actually.
Okay. The fact that you said no to the proposal, that wasn't your first option. He's not
That's
your
not
first
true.
option. That's a
a
fact.
fact.
I have
If
my
you
best
truly
friend
love
here.
this man, you
that's
would have said yes.
No,
Any
you want
woman that
women to
loves a man would say
accept
yes to that
anything.
relationship.
What you mean? She just says we want women to accept anything. You already had his baby. Hey, yo, what the fuck? What are you talking about? You've already had this man's baby. You accepted everything from this man once you had his baby. What are you talking about?
You are probably accustomed to a certain level. I'm trying to tell you
I'll keep
something.
chat knows.
A man has to work for a woman just as well.
The ball is
I don't
in his
have
court.
to accept anything a man has to offer.
Well-
You want certain things offered, and I want certain things offered.
you.
So when we meet in that place where we're both getting what we feel is going to be good for both of us,
Yep.
then cool. He's an amazing man, and I will marry him. But again, I'm not going to rush into something where I don't know. I'm not going to divorce.
But you just said
That
that
is
you would
okay.
delete your Instagram if he wanted to.
I said if
you
I'm
were
married, yes.
So you
We're
don't even
not
want a
married.
marriage from this man.
I didn't say that. You're creating this because
But he proposed to you. You said no.
you got it. You got it, babe.
What? He
got
proposed to
it.
you. You said no. That means that you're
Trust
not
me,
getting.
you're right.
He's not your first option. You
Okay,
had better choices.
then you're right.
And
Then that's-
somewhere
guess
deep
what?
down
If that's
inside,
what
you
you feel-
probably know you could do better.
If that's what you feel, then you're right.
I mean, if any girl says no after a man gets on one knee and proposes to you, if a woman say no, come on, bro. She don't really love you like that.
So
That's the
that is
logical
a very-
answer.
Okay.
Okay,
You know
then-
what? I can't even change your mind, and I don't want to change your mind. That's on you and your situation,
I
your
got you.
relationship.
I'll give you the
have
benefit of the
no-
doubt. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt because you
You're
did say
correct.
something.
You're correct.
You said that. You did say something that was good. You said that. Well, no. the ball is still in a woman's court. Well, you didn't say that per se, but you said no. Like, yeah, he still has to meet certain standards within the relationship that we're even having for me to say yes to the ring, right? So you're kind of proving my point with your answer. The fact that you have a kid by him, you're giving up sex to him, but he's still not. He still has to meet a metric for you to say yes to a relationship. Tells me that he's not your first option. He's not your first choice.
That's just what you want it to fit. Whatever you believe. That's not true.
I mean, that pretty much.
That is my only choice. That is my first choice. What I'm telling you is, if I'm going to lock in with someone for the rest of my life, I am not going to be with the person that we haven't figured out all of our, the way we handle conflict, the way we.
It's very simple. Follow his lead.
Facts, by the way, but you already got a baby. What is she talking about? And I'm assuming, looking from the things that she showed from her IG, that they live together, because she said he pays all the bills. So y'all already playing husband and wife without the marriage, because you turned him down. And Cooley is 100% on, because he's not your first choice. Maybe one day down the line, you'll eventually settle for him. But I personally think he a fool for still being there after she's already turned down his proposal.
Great. So have your woman follow your leave and get married and tell me how it goes. And that's it. That's the only way to understand if you're correct. You are incorrect. You haven't even had the experience yourself.
Follow the man's lead.
Follow the man's lead. You continue to talk about things you don't have the experience on, and you're.
I mean, you don't know what experience I have.
I was about to say that.
You said that.
I mean, you don't know what experience I have.
You said that yourself, though.
I haven't said anything on this podcast in regards to that. But I'll let you go in a second. Yeah. All I'm saying is this, Jada, and it's not to come at you. I'm just making a logical conclusion, right? He proposed to you, got on one knee. You said no. That means that he's inadequate to some degree because you don't feel like he's worthy of being in a committed
what
marriage
I'm telling you is that
has to be true.
You're correct if you want to be correct. I don't have to. You can feel however you feel. Okay. I have my relationship.
What you
it is what it is.
You want to say something?
She can't beat this argument logically, so she's falling on her sword pretty much. Yeah, that's what it is.
I'll say that. I mean, I know, when you get married and everything, and it's supposed to change something, but I mean, it's the same perspective as there's some lines in the middle of the street that's dividing the street, and it's just paint. So my question would be, why do you think that you have to wait until you get married, or why is that the thing?
Because
for you to delete your Instagram if you want you to.
For example, I've been recently, not recently, but I've been, rebaptized. We've been working on our religion. I've been doing certain things, and I've just been following more, God's way. And that's just me. I don't have to explain to man that's not in my relationship why we chose to do it the way we did, and
it's a podcast.
Why I chose at that time that it wasn't the right time.
He didn't chose that. Yeah, you chose that. You said no to the ring, to the marriage.
So if there's things that need to be handled before I decide that I'm going to lock in with someone forever, because for me that's what it is, then that's what I'm going to do. And if I'm going to make changes before I stand before God and my family and the values that I've placed in for myself and my family, I have to make sure this is the perfect partner for me. That doesn't mean that he's inadequate. That doesn't mean that he's not doing things right. But that means that there are certain things in our relationship that can be better. So until then,
of that stuff yours,
both of ours
on you. Okay.
Both of ours.
Okay.
And again, when you marry somebody, you're accepting everything they have going on, and he's accepting everything I have going on. We're accepting each other's families. We're accepting everything with each other. And that's how I personally feel. My success is based on me, and every situation is different. My success is based on however he and I feel, and it's gonna be whatever God wants it to be.
She doing a whole lot of Joker Tango, bro. Joker Tango, if you're unfamiliar, means just talking. She's just talking at this point. You already had that man's baby. Y'all living together. He paying all the bills. What other reason wouldn't you marry this man besides you think that you can do better? You think that you'll be settling by marrying this dude. That's the only thing that makes any sense whatsoever.
Got it. So to wrap this up real quick, because we was talking about security, and then we'll go on to the super chats, and then it's getting late anyway, so we got to get through the super chats, and then I'll have y'all close it out with any questions and stuff like that. But to wrap this up, we was talking about insecurity. You said that, well, he's not insecure because, he kind of allows me to go on a podcast and do as I please as far as that is concerned. I would say that the fact that he proposed to you and you said no he's an insecure man for staying with you. Because any man, if you propose to a woman, you get down on one knee when you know the courts don't benefit you, when he's making more money than you, which you concluded to. So therefore, he would have the burden. He would have the burden.
That is your assumption.
He would have more of a financial burden on him by committing to you.
Okay,
and he still did that, and you said no. That means that he's an insecure man. I'm not saying that.
This is your podcast,
listen.
but what you're not going to do is be
saying
disrespectful.
that I'm not disrespecting you.
He hasn't said anything disrespectful whatsoever. And you notice she's going to keep cutting him off like she's been doing earlier. Can't beat him logically, so now she's just throwing out there whatever. Hoping something stick. Now he's being disrespectful. He wasn't being rude or disrespectful whatsoever.
Not down to any man but my man. So
not
at the end of the
disrespecting you
day,
at all.
yes, you're saying that because of what you believe to make him an insecure man makes him an insecure man, and that's not the case.
Any guy.
So what I'm saying to you is because of the circumstances
if
at
you
that
propose
time.
to a woman, right? If you propose to a woman,
That's
and
you.
If you
That's
propose to a
you.
woman, no, I'm telling you how men feel. I'm not even speaking
Not
about
all
you.
men. My man don't feel the way you feel, and
Okay,
not for
you
nothing.
think that. You think
not
that.
for
We are
nothing,
very
but-
simple.
But
We're
based
very simple
off
creatures.
of a lot of the
Very simple
conversations that
creatures.
you've had.
Let me
and
finish.
Can I
Let
just
me
say
answer.
my last thing?
Let me ask him a question real quick, and then I'll get to
Okay,
you.
you can
So,
ask him, but like
Ease and
Still
Jamel,
talking.
if you got on one knee to a woman after going through having a baby, just going through life, and you providing for her, you giving her security, the ups and downs and all of that, and you see something in this woman, you like, baby, I love you, it's you. And you know how the courts is. You risking a lot. You put all your money on the line, half of your money on the line, and that woman says no, and you still stay with her after that. You would tell me that who would have more security? So insecurities is the lack of confidence. I would say the person that has a lack of confidence is the person that stays with that woman that said no to him.
Yeah, I would have left. Like, what? We done been through all this.
We
You're
done
not
been
gonna
through
marry
all
me?
this. What?
But based
I'm
off
out.
of the conversations that we've
I'm
had,
out.
like maybe they don't believe in working. Like I see different. So for
You can
example,
work
what I
through
was
a
gonna
multitude
say,
of things, but like marriage is that
Let me-
ultimate thing, and you said no to it.
Yeah, I think if we was in a relationship and I proposed, I must have felt like this was the time.
Exactly.
I felt something from the person,
And she
then
crushed
she
you.
says no. I think I would probably be. I'm not. It takes a lot for me. It would take a lot for me to do that
And
in the
I
first
understand
place.
that as well.
So I probably would be hurt.
but
by
to say that the person is insecure because of that,
No,
that is a-
not because of that. I'm
You
saying
said
the
that,
person that stays will
Right,
be an
is
insecure
insecure.
man. So we're talking
Because-
about insecurity in this entire
But
conversation.
you're
Let's make
talking
it
about a
concise.
specific. You don't know the reason. You don't know how the proposal went. You don't know why the.
Don't
reasons
matter.
or
Don't matter when
anything.
it come to that.
Yeah, but
He proposed. He said, "Baby, half of me is I'm giving you
And so
half
this
of me."
is why it's difficult to talk to you, because what you don't understand is that I have male friends and I have very successful people that are in my circle that I have conversations with, and it sucks because us as black and brown people, we have these conversations and it's not
What
cool.
conversations are you guys
We have-
having?
What is she talking about right
I
now?
have conversations with married people, successful people. A lot of
And
the
that's
people
the
that
problem
I
right there,
have,
because
that I have
that's the problem right there.
But why are
Women-
you getting upset about it? I'm just telling
I'm
you
not
my
upset.
part, and you're cutting me off.
Okay,
and you're
go
No,
not gonna
she's upset and she's
let
projecting.
me finish.
Okay.
So when I get advice from certain people and then I compare the difference, it's sad because something that you're gonna tear another black man down and say that he has to be insecure. When I have
didn't tear him
conversations,
down.
that's basically what.
That's not
all
tearing
right.
him
You
down.
know
No.
what? It's okay. Just forget it because I know what y'all about to do. So just go do it. we can end it, and it is what it is.
That's the
No, that's
problem
just
when it
telling the truth.
Hold on, that's the problem when it comes to women. Women care
Accountability,
too
I
much.
know.
No, that's not what I'm gonna say. Women care too much about what their friends say or what society
Other men,
says.
I'm telling you.
Women, hold on, let me finish. You guys cannot. I'm telling. All right, if Gianna liked such and such, right, but all her girls was like, oh, why you talking to him? Don't do that. You could do better. Most likely she's gonna listen to him. I'm just using Gianna as an example, but that's how girls are. You guys cannot. When it comes to guys or most decisions, you guys care too much about what your friends think. If I like a girl
got
and
the
Cooley
wrong-
thinks I can do better,
Yeah, I know.
but if I like her,
I didn't say that,
I'm not
right?
gonna listen to Cooley because because no outside opinion can't tell me who I can like or who I should date or who I should not date. Women,
So you heard
guys,
me wrong. I'm sorry that you heard me wrong. But
I'm just
it's
saying,
okay,
like,
whatever.
marriage is the ultimate sacrifice, and you said no to it. That's crazy. Like, that's what I'm talking about. That dude, any guy that still stays,
doesn't matter.
you have to lack some confidence. Like, oh well, baby, please,
Well, how about
like,
just
let
don't
me
speak on
still.
it? How about we just move on and we can go to a different subject?
I was just
here?
saying.
She triggered.
Chat wanted it. The
Position.
chat wanted it. I didn't want it.
That's
I didn't
good
want
for
to
them.
do it.
Let's just move on because I can't expect you to
We can
understand.
go. We can
It's
move
okay.
on.
Come on, she
I agree.
triggered.
We should-
We all understand, lady. You just triggered.
Move on. Queen Lala sends in $10. How you not ready to lock in with marriage, but you locked in with a kid. Share
Thank
a
you.
child for life, but marriage is an option. Delusion is real. Think she's
Facts.
talking about you, Jada.
Yeah, it's true. Thanks.
Sergio, $2. You should marry before you carry.
Yeah,
That
you're
is
right,
facts.
too.
That is facts. Sergio again sends him $5. She wants all the benefits. She wants all the benefits from her boyfriend without true commitment.
Okay.
Okay, because you didn't. You said no to the proposal, so I guess he's saying that you want all the benefits.
Yeah.
We got country black sends him $5. Jada is full of talking points. Everything she says is talking points looped together as a monologue of nothing.
You're my ugly.
We got
You got monologues, babes. Next.
we got Vivia. Specifico. He sends him $5. She is a troublemaker. She keeps trying to frame an argument between the host and her man. Argumentative and her needs to be right is very telling.
Yes.
Okay.
And it may seem as if that woman, I've seen her on that one podcast, I think it's called 8 at the Table. I've seen her there before. It comes across as if she was being combative with Cooley just to fight with him. But you know what she was really doing on a subconscious level? She was really fighting for her relationship because her man is going to see this clip and say, damn, I didn't think about that. And Cooley made a point about a man that stays with a woman after she turned out his proposal is likely insecure, meaning that he's not secure enough in himself to believe that he can go out here and find another woman. And I think it's a good theory behind that. But I definitely think that if a woman turned down a man's proposal, I don't see the point of staying in a relationship. She's telling you that she doesn't see herself on some level with you further on in the future. But to already have that man's baby is silly as hell. And then she was going with the sign language and the need to be right. You're being disrespectful. She asked the one guy, why is he upset? Now, that was literally his only question of the segment, and then cut him off before he could really answer. So I just think it's crazy. And rest in peace to Kevin Samuels. He used to talk about this. So many black women have such a fear or an aversion to marriage, but they have no problem having a man's child. They think that marriage is too big of a commitment, but having a baby with someone isn't. Sad, man. But y'all let me know what you think. Do Better Squad. Fall out.